Hello, guys, it's your one and only Forex Skill Coach, Team Legend, and I'm super excited having you guys in the Bullish Bay Academy here today. I know it's been quite a while I haven't dropped strategies. Things has been kind of busy. So as everything is busy, I'm busy also. You understand? We keep working every single day, and I've been having issues lately with my WhatsApp. All right, my WhatsApp seemed to have been hacked by some hackers, and I've been trying to put things back in order with it. So part of all those things are kind of reasons why I've been too busy with some other things. Okay, but today I'll be walking you through how to make money with the boom and crash market. All right, how to make money with the boom and crash market. This is not how to catch spikes, so hear me very well. This is not how to catch spikes. This is how to make money with the boom and crash market. Okay, because what you're going to be learning today is quite different from every other things I do show you, post every other strategies I do post. Okay, it's quite different. So I'll be walking you through right now. All right, and if this is your first time on my channel, could you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so that you don't miss a dime, you don't miss any updates whenever I post it. All right, I want you to always be the first to get notified once I post a new video, because on this channel we keep uploading videos that enable us win. We keep winning in this channel, guys. All right, so let's go straight to today's training. So the first place we want to go is to my trading rules. All right, my trading rules for this training. We're gonna be working with the boom and the crash 1000 and even 500. All right, is the strategy I'm about to show you guys is working for both boom and crash, both 1000 and 500. All right, a lot of people keep meeting me and saying, hey team, how can I get a strategy to catch spike? How can I get an indicator to catch spike? I want to change your mentality. All right, I said this in my YouTube in my Telegram channel sometime. I said I want to raise traders who would learn to trade the boom and crash market like true forex traders. I don't want to raise traders who trade the boom and crash market just for spikes. All right, I want to change the mentality of many. Trade the boom and crash market like it's a forex business and not like it's a game. A lot of people trade it like as if it's a game. It's not a game. When because it really looks like a game. When you just want to, when all you want to do is to know the time spike is coming, you place your buy or your sell, and once you catch a spike, boom, you're out of the market and say, yeah, I caught a spike. And then on the next, when next you feel a spike is coming again, you place another and you say, I caught the next spike. And if you're trading a candlestick and the spike goes against you, you'll be like, oh shit, I've lost this game. No, it's not a game. Forex is not a game, guys. Forex is a business. So I want to raise traders who will learn to trade the boom and crash market like true forex traders, and that's why you're gonna experience a lot of new futures in this training today. Okay, so now the number one rule is pray to God for daily profits. Very, very important. All right, seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and every other thing will be added unto you. So you seek God first, pray to him, ask the Lord for daily profit, because only in his hands are the power to make wealth. So my Bible lets me know that when you commit your work into the hands of God, he will establish your thoughts. All right, he will establish your thoughts concerning your daily business. Okay, so number one rule is pray to God for daily profit, and number two rule is be patient. All right, you need to learn to be patient. A lot of traders are not patient. A lot of traders want to make the money in 2 days, in 1 day, in 1 week. Forex is not a get rich quick business. I've always said that, and I'll keep saying it. Forex trade is not a get rich quick quick business. In the process of wanting to get rich quick with forex, you lose it all. That's why I get a lot of message from a lot of students traders who keep meeting me, telling me, "Oh, team, I've blown my account. I've blown almost $200. I've blown almost $1,000." And I keep wondering, what's the matter? Anyway, at times I don't even stress myself much, because I know I went through the same thing when I started newly. Okay, so most of these traders are also new and upcoming traders. All right, so the earlier you understand that fact, the better for you, and you stop losing much. Okay, forex is not a get rich quick business. You cannot make $1 million in 1 month in forex. You're gonna just, instead of making it, you blow it. So you need to understand that fact. Forex is a business that you must take it gradually. Rome was not built in a day, and in forex you cannot make all the wealth in a day. Yes, I know that $7 trillion to $8 trillion flow through the forex market every single day. All right, and you're expected to come and fetch some out of the stream of it. Fetch some, at least a cup or a bucket, and leave. You must not come with a full drum. You must not come with a full tank, or you come with your own full land to carry all the whole streams of wealth in forex a day. It's not possible, guys. All right, so you need to be patient. All right, it takes some people a year, 2 years to even start profiting properly in forex. It takes some people 5 years before they start profiting. It all depends on your ability to understand the market well, analyze the market well, be patient with the markets. All right, there are times you set a strategy, and then you need to wait for hours for that strategy to meet your perfect criteria before you can enter a trade. That's how you know true forex traders. True forex traders don't just set a strategy and they jump in immediately. No, true forex traders will set their strategy, analyze every single thing, make sure it meets with all their criterias. All right, and when it has hit their criteria, then they're good to go. If it hasn't hit, they leave that market and look for another market. And while they're looking on another market, they're waiting for the one they have set already to materialize. That's how you know true forex traders. All right, so you need to be patient. And number 3, don't panic. All right, the strategy you're gonna learn today will make you panic, but I'm encouraging you right now, do not panic. That's what I said. All right, do not panic, because at the process of the training, I'm going to tell you why I said don't panic. Another is stay on a responsible lot size. All right, stay on a responsible lot size. A lot of traders have come to meet me several times, asking me, "Legend, this is the amount of money I have. How much lot size should I open? How many position?" And I keep advising them, stay on a low lot size. But some of them seem to take it as, man, low lot size is too small. And so I don't advise anybody on what lot size to take. Again, I only tell them stay on a responsible lot size. So if you know the lot size that suits the amount of money you have, stay on it. Then don't be greedy. Like I said, don't be greedy. You must not want to make all the whole money in a day. If you can make $10 a day, is enough. If you have only two figure maybe from $10 to $50 in your account, if you can make $5 a day, is enough. Discipline yourself, is enough. Stay off the market and wait for another day market. Don't say, the trend is still going, let me keep taking. You just blow it all without knowing. So you have to stay off the being greedy. All right, if you have a 3-figure account, like $100 upward, if you make $10 a day is something. If you make $20 a day is something. You stay off the market, because at its end of the day, when you calculate $10 times maybe since the boom and crash market is 7 days, then you take 5 days of working. If you can make $10 for 5 days, that's $50, and you calculate it for how many days that makes a month. You should know how much you will be making, isn't it? So you just need to be patient. All right, so is the more your account is building and growing, then the more you increase your profits per day. Okay, if your account is $100 and you make $10 a day, is okay. Keep managing that until you build your account up to something like $400. Then you can decide to say, okay, since I have $400 right now, I can now decide to increase my lot size or increase my positions, or I can decide, and while I increase my positions, let my target now become something like $30 to $40 a day, and you stay, and that's okay for me. You understand? When you have up to $600, $700, you can now decide to say, okay, let me now increase my lot size a bit more, let me increase my positions a bit more, and now let my profit per day increase a bit more. If I can make $60 to $80 or even $100 a day, I'm okay. You understand? Everything is what discipline. So don't be greedy. Another is be vigilant. Okay, be vigilant. Then the last and not the least is follow the strategy rules. Every rules I'm gonna show you, make sure you follow the rules to win. Okay, so I know this working with we're gonna be working with a 5-minute time frame. Okay, so let's check the settings first. We have our moving average 200, simple, close, no level. You can make it green. That's this. So this moving average enables us to know the trend. Whenever the moving average is below the market, this is the moving. When it's below the market, just know that it's an uptrend. And if the moving average is above the trend, like here, it means it's an uptrend. Okay. Sorry, if the moving average is above the trend, is a downtrend, and if it's below the trend, it means it's an uptrend. Okay, so I hope you guys heard me. All right, if the moving average is below, it's an uptrend, and if it's above, it's a downtrend. Okay, so we have the second moving average to be 8, exponential, apply to close. The color red, which you can see here, we have alligator 13, 8, 8, 5, 5, and 3. Smoothed, medium price, high low /2. My background is black, that's why I made this black. If your background is white, make it white. Then the leaf style, white color. Okay, no level, you click on done. Then another moving average 3, 8, 0, simple, close, yellow, done. You can see it here. Note the white one is the alligator. Okay, so the next indicator we have is our average directional movements. 14. We just delete this. Okay, 26. Level just 26. Okay, then we have the stochastic oscillator. We have 13.33, low high, simple. Your main is black, my background is black, so black, and my signal is white. Levels, here are the levels: 91.42, 7.74, 79.76, 59.52, 18.31, and 37.11. 11. Okay, so So your color, you can make it blue or whatever color you want. You click done. So that's that. Okay, so this is everything we've just built. Now, how does the strategy work? The first thing we want to consider, right, is be patient, don't panic. All right, so why did I say you have to be patient? Because as you can see, we are working on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, and then we want to buy when the trade we want to buy when the trade is on the highest limit. We want to buy when the trade is on the oversold level here, and we want to buy and we want to sell when it's on the overbought level. Okay, so whenever, let's talk about here first. Whenever the alligator is the white line, all right, whenever the alligator crosses over the 2 moving averages, all right, below the market is an uptrend. So we have 2 confirmations that is an uptrend. Whenever the alligator crosses over the 2 moving averages on the upside, above the market is a downtrend. Okay, here as you can see, it crossed over. As it crossed over, we are sure that is an uptrend. Here you can see when it crossed over above the market, it was a downtrend. So okay, so that's that. Then now we've confirmed the market that is an uptrend. Another is, do not trade when the red line is below 26.00. Do not trade when the red line is below 26.00, because whenever the red line is below 26.00, it simply means that the market is consolidating, is facing some consolidation, and during consolidation the market is known as experiencing some indecisions. All right, there are indecisions in the markets. At that time, is not advisable that you continue to trade. You stay off the market and allow the market to form a new trend. Either it will continue going up or it will begin going down. So when it's below 26.00, the market is consolidating, and when it's above, when it comes up, it means the market has chosen a trend. Okay, so if it comes up, does not mean the market is going up. The market might be going down and it will still come up. The coming up is only to tell you that the market has chosen a trend. Okay, now here it helps us identify the overbought and the oversold level, and now we're expected to buy when the trend has gotten to the oversold level. Okay, and we're expected to sell when it has gotten to the overbought level. Now, why do we have these blue lines in between? These blue lines are here to enable us understand some other facts, because if you notice, not all the time does the trend go to the overbought level, and you can't say because it hasn't gotten to the overbought level you wouldn't buy, isn't it? So that's why we have the extra lines here. So let's explain the line. So whenever it gets to the oversold level, it means it's time to buy. Now you have to place a long trade. All right, you have to go long. So you place a long trade. What do I mean by a long trade? What do I mean by a long trade? I mean, it's a trade that you open. You're not looking for spikes, you're not looking for candlesticks. All you want to do is to walk with the trend. Okay, all you want to do is to walk with the trend. So you're gonna open a long buy, that is, open the market and leave it for hours. All right, we're in the 5 minutes time frame. You're gonna leave your market for hours, believing that this market will keep going till it gets to an overbought level. Okay, so the lines in between makes us understand that if the market can always change its direction at any time. Consolidation can always take place at any time and at anywhere. Okay, so if you notice this line was coming down, it means there was an era where there was consolidation, and then while it was about crossing, the market to choose the trend. All right, the market did what? It chose a trend, and then it started going up again. So consolidations can take place anytime. All right, so when we are on the oversold level, we place our buy, believing that the market will keep going. So when you notice the market get to any of the lines, okay, you're advised to stay off the market to see what's happening in the market, to see if the market is still trending up. Okay, so when you stay off the market for like 5 to 10 to 15 minutes and you notice that the trend is still moving, you continue your buy. All right, don't get scared about the spikes and that will want to hit you. All right, okay, this is boom 500 currently, and we know that in boom 500 our spikes are spiking upward. Okay, so since you're buying, you shouldn't be scared about the spikes this time. Okay, but even when we are working on crash on 5 minutes time frame, even if you're working on crash, all right, don't get scared of the spikes. All right, so where was I? All right, so you keep your, once it has crossed the line for 5 to 15 minutes, you continue your buy. All right, it's gonna keep buying and keep buying. When it gets to the next line, you can close your market, okay, and allow it to go. If it crosses for like 5 minutes and you see that the trend is still going up, you place your next buy. All right, so you have to take note of this area. This area is where we call the overbought level. So there's every tendency that market can turn and go down. All right, so as you can see, market also got here, went down a bit and started going back again, and then started coming down completely, as you can see. All right, so it does not necessarily mean that the trend must get to the 91.42. right? When the trend gets to 79.76, it can begin to take a U-turn straight down, and sometimes can also get to that 91.42 and start taking a U-turn. But the fact is, always make sure that whenever it has gotten to these two lines, all right, you should kind of like stay off the market, allow the market to take its full U-turn and cross down 79.76. okay, so when it has crossed down 79, okay, let's add one more indicator. Let's add the awesome oscillator. Okay, let me see if it's going to be helpful to us in any way. Okay, 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 all right, okay, good. Okay, good idea. All right, so I've added one more indicator, all right, so as to make this confirmation more. So this is a very strong trading. Okay, so with the awesome oscillator we've just added, okay, this is the awesome oscillator. All right, there's no level, 4 pixel, green and red. Okay, so with the awesome oscillator will let us know when it's safe for us to buy or sell. Okay, so when the trade has gotten to this 79.76 or 91.42 level, okay, allow the awesome oscillator to let you know when it's safe to begin your buy. Okay, so if you can observe at this junction, on the last green here, at this junction here, okay, this was where the awesome oscillator, and what's this? At this junction, this was where the awesome oscillator gave us a signal that we can begin our sell at this junction here. Okay, so allow the awesome oscillator to show the red color before you begin your sell. Okay, and even while you begin your sell, be observant. Okay, as you can see, it got slimmer here. It was fat here and got slimmer here. It means there could be a new turn up But while you observe with the strategy with the rule I told you, which is stay off the line, and when you stay off the line for 5 to 15 minutes and you see it's still going down, then you continue selling. And as you can see, it began growing big again till it got to this level and a green line began. Now if you observe in this green level, in this first green line, all right, in this first green line, this is why he told us that we are safe to we are good to begin a new buy. All right, but while he's telling you you're good to begin a new buy, you must make sure you have allowed it to turn up and cross these two lines, the 7.74 and the 18.31. Make sure it has crossed them and then begin your buy. Okay, so when you begin your buy, you still follow the same rule. When it gets close to any line, stay off the market and allow it to cross like 5 to 10 minutes, and then you continue your buy. Okay, so there's every tendency for the trade to make a U-turn. As you can see at this junction, when it got here, it didn't even get to these other lines, and what happened? It began turning back. That's why I said wait for 10 to 15 minutes. Okay, so as you can see, it started turning back. So when you notice that it's turning back and it has turned back for like 5 to 10 minutes, you can place your sell, believing that it's going to get to this level. Okay, so as you can see, it went down again and what started going straight back up. All right, because it has tested this oversold level before, so it doesn't want to retest it until it gets to overbought level. That's just what happened there. And as you can see on the overbought level, you can see it started selling suddenly as it crossed the line. If you have waited for 5 to 10 minutes, you will notice the white line making a U-turn again. So at that time, you should know that something is happening. And if you look here, is the consolidation period. So whenever you notice the trade making U-turns on a particular line, all right, just know that it's a consolidation period. As you can see, our ADX indicator is below 26.00. So it simply means the market at this time is consolidating. So my advice for you is to stay off the market. Okay guys, so with this 5 minutes time frame, you should confidently be buying enough. All right, don't get scared of the spikes. Okay, so it works for boom 1000, it works for boom 500, it works for crash also. Let's go to crash 500. The same thing happens. As you can see, this turning up and turning down on this level is because of the consolidation. Okay, you can see consolidation all through. That's why it's turning up and turning down, but now it's beginning to take a new level, and that's why you can see the line now has crossed 26, right? But if you notice, it wants to bend again, it wants to come down again. So it means a consolidation can begin at any time, but at this junction, you can begin your sell, believing that it's going to sell down. All right, but or if it were to be me, I would stay off the market and to watch and be to watch and understand where the market is actually trying to go. Okay, but if it's you, you can decide to place your sell. As you can see, it's still coming down, and as you can see, it's still coming down. Okay, so you might decide to get over here and continue another consolidation again till it chooses a new trend. Okay, so the rule is still the same rule. All right, so don't get scared of the spikes. Don't get scared, oh man, I'm gonna be caught by a spike. No, don't get scared. Trade with confidence. Forex needs confidence. You have to trade with confidence. Okay, so just make sure you have at least $50 upward. All right, to do this, for $50 upward. Okay, just make sure you have $50 upward. If you don't have up to $50, then I advise you use the 1 minute time frame. And if you want to use the 1 minute time frame, then whenever it gets to the oversold level, know that there might be a long buy. Okay, and when it gets to the overbought level, there might be spikes. You can place for spikes and wait for spikes to take it down to the oversold level. And then if you notice, at times it can get to this level. When it's buying, stay off the market. When it's close to the line, if it's close to the line, stay off the market, because the spike can bring it down. But if you notice that it's still going and going, you can continue your buy. Okay, you can continue your buy. All right, But even if as long as it has gotten to this level, even if you place your buy, the spike that is going to come is not going to be as long as swapping your account. Okay, it's gonna be a short spike. As you can see, it was a short spike and then it's still going. All right, so when you've done that at this junction, you can see so much spike. Stay off the market. That does not mean it's on a consolidation period. All right, that's not what it means. It just means that since you're in the 1 minute time frame, okay, it just means the market is trying to go down. If you observe from the 5 minute time frame, you will notice that this is a time when the market is actually still far away. Let me see if I can map that out at this junction. Let's go to the 5 minute time frame. Now if you notice, is in the 5 minute time frame, if you notice, is the market is going down, as you can see at this junction. Okay, and the 5 minute time frame, the market is still on the oversold level. All right, the market is still on the level, it hasn't started going up. All right, so that's why it's happening like that in the 1 minute time frame. Okay, so whenever, well, this strategy, I just built it for 5 minutes time frame mostly. Okay, I just built it for 5 minute time frame mostly, so I haven't even observed how it's going to work on the 1 minute time frame, but I'm just using my ideas. Okay, I'm just using my ideas to do it. If it's on the oversold level, it's expected to buy long and come down again. All right, so it's just mainly for the 5 minute time frame anyway. So as you can see, the market is still coming down. As you can see, it's still doing what? It's still coming down, and if you see here, it's trying to cross the 26.00 because it's still consolidating. It hasn't decided where it really wants to go. Okay, so you should that's why I said be patient. According to the strategy, be patient, allow the market to come to you, let it make its decision completely and come to you. Okay, if we check in the crash 1000, the same thing applies to the crash 1000, the same rules. Boom 1000, the same rules. So this strategy is for all the booms and crashes. Okay guys, so don't panic. Why did I say don't panic? I said don't panic because if it's a time for selling and you see spikes taking it up, don't panic. All right, the fact is, make sure you follow the rules. When it's below 26, don't trade. It's consolidating. When it's up, trade for sell. All right, and when it's getting close to any of the lines, stay off the market to make sure for like 5 to 10 minutes or 15 minutes, and once you see it's still going, you continue your sell if it's buying the same rule. So I hope you stick to this strategy, guys, and I hope it works for you as it's working for me. I know the video is very long, but that's for me to explain very well to you guys. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and give me a nice comment below, and probably what you would love me to create next. Okay, and I'll see you on the next video. Keep winning, guys. All right, sorry, before I close up, okay, my WhatsApp, I said earlier, is having issues. So if you want to chat me up, my link is on the description below. You can chat me up on Telegram, and make sure you join my Telegram channel. Very, very important. Join our Telegram channel because a lot of informations I do give there, I give signals too. So you don't want to miss that. Join and let's keep winning, guys.